I got my iPad rolling over here with the volume down.
All
But
right.
Frank's already being Canadian.
Frank's being Frank.
Frank's being
What's up,
Canadian.
maniacs? Frank, take it easy on us. I enjoyed a quiet day. Let me see what's going on. We got Big Vogel in the house tonight.
Hello,
We got
ladies and
something
gentlemen.
going on a little different tonight. See how
Heck
this
yeah.
works out. There we go. Scott knows what's good. 233, my boy Scott. 223, excuse me, checking in. Charlie, early bird special as well. 339. Appreciate you guys stopping in early. I think that's cool. Frank, an early check-in as well.
Yeah. Frank's a pretzel, man. He's all salty.
My boy Woody, he's going to sleep. He rewatches in the morning. Check in with my guy Wood.
Good morning, Woody. Hope your coffee's tasty.
Who else we got? Miss anybody? Gina's in the house.
Gina.
Scott's Frank's still talking smack.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love it.
Trevor just bounced in.
What's up, Viv? My cousin. DT, baby. There's Trev, yep. There we go. Was talking to Tweezy today. What's up, my brother?
Tweezy went swimming for a lure. I saw that. Did you see that on the Instagram?
Yeah, I don't know if he wants me to share the story, but I think I'll let him save it. He told me what happened, but if he don't mind, I might let him save it for himself.
All right, that was a great video. I'll say that. That was a great video.
That was funny. That was crazy. I was like, dang, our boy's getting after it already. I mean, I know why, but I don't blame him either. I would do the same thing.
Absolutely. And his partner catches a fish, a hog, right behind him.
While he's in the water, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Hot stuff.
Yeah, Gina saw it too. Pretty nuts how silly little things happen like that. But
I love it.
I guess we'll get cracking off into it. So tonight we got a little bit of a different scenario going on here. So what I'm gonna do is Mike's gonna give me 3 baits, and I'm gonna decide whether he puts them in his bag or whether he ties it on, puts it in his bag, or leaves it at home.
Yep. These are all new baits. These are all baits that I picked up since I stopped fishing. I got icy here at the end of October.
Yeah.
So, that's when tackle hunting season starts for me. And as Maine knows, I have a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Picking stuff up. And so
real quick, Tweezy. He said good. He said tell. So
all right, yeah, tell it.
He went in because he just got a baby jack and he got it hung up on that little rock pile you saw there.
Uh-huh.
He literally, I think, just paid for that lure. Brand new lure that came out at that Classic. Got it hung up and was like, oh, they know what I'm doing. So I think anybody in here probably would have did the same thing.
Those things are incredibly hard to get.
Yeah. They're actually on Tackle Warehouse. I don't know. I mean.
Are they? Not sold out yet?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Probably are.
But
I don't know.
We'll see what happens with them.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, back to the 3 baits.
Okay, so these are not for you. These are for me. So you gotta set up the scenario. All right. So what we got is bank fishing.
Okay.
All right. Typically around here, semi-clear water. So 4 to 7 foot visibility.
Okay.
Unless there's rain and stuff, then it gets real cloudy. Okay. So, but also around here, visibility, they go for silhouettes. They're not used to clear water.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So those are your criteria Not a lot of deep fishing. There's one I'll talk about later. There's a specific spot I'm going with it that is going to be a little bit deeper, a little bit further out. But that's hard for me to reach. So even though I am a big dude and can sling it pretty far. Anyway, so let's just start with jigs. Want to go for that?
It works.
It's the first of 12 categories. So bait number 1, plain and simple, black and blue. This is a Thunderhawk grunt. It's that really short finesse hook right there. Short finesse hook. I love what they do with the orange spot on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorites. All right, so that's number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, Thunderhawk grunt, but black and purple.
Okay.
All right. Number 3, the War Eagle finesse, and that's more of your green pump and got a little bit of the orange for the craw.
Orange.
All right. So 1, 2, 3.
What's the weight of the grunts?
They're all going to be 3/8.
All 3/8.
They're all 3/8.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
I know.
Tie on the War Eagle because it's green pumpkin in it.
All right. So that's tie on.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go into my bucket. All right. Now, which one's staying at home and which one's getting a car ride? No guarantees.
The black and purple you're taking with you. Leave home.
Black and blue.
Black and blue. We're going with
Staples.
Old Depot. It's Iowa. I'm going with what I know
right.
is Iowa.
That's a good call.
Out there. So I'm a rock.
Debo approves.
Yeah, I'm a rock.
Debo approves
on that.
All right. These are going to get progressively more difficult. All right. Number 1, and we just had an offline conversation about this. Chatterbait Evo.
Okay.
I like the blade color, but we hate the snap, right?
Yeah, I hate the snap.
Right? I hate the snap.
I just got a new one too. Pat snuck one in my bag. So Pat,
yeah,
I caught you. You're not slick. I was like, I'm over here like, yo, what is this doing in my bag?
Uh-huh.
I kind of saw Pat doing something funny over by my bag. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm checking.
All right. No, you're good. Number 2, the Slobber Knocker.
Okay.
That's that black and blue, but it's got a hint of purple in there.
Okay.
All right. And number 3, Jackhammer Red Craw.
Okay, easy money. Tie on the jackhammer.
Tie on the jackhammer. I figured.
Where it kind of would get. So you know what I'm going to do? You're fishing from the bank.
Yeah.
Take the Slobber Knocker with you. Leave the Evo at home.
Leaving the Evo at home.
You're going to get mad at me for that, but because you're bank fishing and the Slobber Knocker gets hung up a lot less.
It does.
This is going to hurt you, and I'll just tell you now, you'll probably lose your jackhammer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then you'll tie on the Slobber Knocker, and then nothing will happen for the rest of the day. You'll be fine. Because that
100%.
Slobber Knocker comes through almost anything.
I do like this for the tighter wobble in the spring.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's got that little bit more finesse-y. It seems like a smaller fish.
It doesn't.
Right?
Like
yeah.
jackhammers, you pop them, and they do like a, or you get that spunk shot on them, and they get off track, and,
right.
And like do like this. The Slobber Knocker is like, it's just true. You pop it, and it does and it comes right back.
Yeah.
It does like
100%. Yeah. It just very little.
Cool,
so it's almost finesse-y. So I agree with that one. All right, now we're going to get a little crazy on you.
I'm ready.
Spinnerbait.
Okay. I know.
Number 1.
I think I know.
Itty bitty Pond Magic Iowa Hawkeyes color, black and yellow.
Okay.
All right. Number 2, and I got to take this out because this. Have you ever ordered a Thunderhawk spinnerbait?
No.
These things are fucking crazy. Pardon me the F-bomb there. Sorry, kids. Look at the size of this thing.
Jesus.
Look at the skirt. It's huge.
Puffy.
And it boom, boom, boom through the water. It's crazy.
Okay.
With the thump. But you're talking, look at the size of that skirt.
Yeah, that's like double the size of it.
It's nuts. Yeah. So that's 1, 2. And then 3 is just your Megabass SV3. That's a much more natural color.
Okay.
But I really love, they've got the long strands
Yeah, in the
that
back.
come off the back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever put a trailer on these, and I just love the way they do it. It's got the hammered willow blades.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take that one first because it's natural.
Okay, so
Like
that's tied on.
So now I got between the big.
Big nasty and itty bitty.
I'm gonna take the itty bitty.
You take the itty bitty.
Yeah,
you're gonna leave this in the garage. This has been in a box in my while. I have one in my spinnerbait box. That's crazy. I got it. My little girl loves it. Which was
Diggs goes, the skirt's bigger than the pond mag.
It is. It
is. God's not a fan.
Look at this. There's one. Another one. Bright red.
See, but if you would have told me the red one, I probably would have told you to take the red one because it's spring.
I know, but it's already in my bag. So these are all new, remember? So this is the one that's crazy. Look at this thing.
Wow.
They call that bluegill.
That's nuts.
It's party colors. It's pink. It's like they went to Party City and bought all the streamers. They crack me up. I love them. I'll tell you this, I haven't caught one on it yet.
You want to take a quick question?
Yeah. Fire away.
How do you determine when to throw which color?
Water clarity.
Yep.
Water clarity. 100%.
More
that's
natural.
The only that's the only determining factor for me. You know, because around me, I'll spend 80% of my fishing season in stained or murky water. So it'll be, max 3 feet visibility, just with all the algae and all the green and the muck. So that's all darker profiles. If I do any natural profile, it's got to have some sort of red flake, black flake, something that really pops in there. Although I'll tell you, I got a little tip to share later that I got from one of the guys at Hook Up Tackle that I've got. And I'll share that later. That I think will help with hookups and everything. So,
are those customs? Those spinnerbaits?
They're Thunderhawk lures.
There we go.
I got a few of them in a giveaway from Debo, and then I've been buying stuff here or there from them for a while. I like them. They're small business. I love that A10 crank. You'll see that foreshadow. I love that bill structure on it, and it has such a wide wobble. I love that. So yeah.
Gold versus silver blades.
The decision for me is less about gold versus silver, and it's more about whether I need a Colorado or a willow. If it's murky, if it's rained in the last 3 days around here, I'm getting the thump. I'm just putting the willow away and putting the thump on.
Okay.
But if it's normal to better clarity, willow every day.
Okay.
So, and sunny days. I'll break that rule on sunny days if it with a really bright silver willow blade.
All right.
But
all right, let's keep it rolling.
All right, okay.
I'm liking this. All right. It's cool.
It's springtime. It's springtime, and now I'm going to say I have 4 here, partly because of your boy Rich talking about the perch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this at Shields like literally last week.
Nico's big on the perch.
Oh, it's Nico. That's right. Yeah, it's Nico. Yeah, I see this. So I'm walking by, not going to spend any money at Shields, and then I see the only one on their shelf is this perch, and I'm like, well, now I got to get it because he's been talking about it gets hammered. So that's already going in the bag. So, all right, here's number 1, 106 version of your favorite. Okay. I think that's a Milliken Flash.
Okay.
Oh, it's American Shad. It's got that incandescence.
Similar.
Yeah. It's not silent. I don't love silence.
Okay.
All right. Here's the next one. This is where it gets a little crazy. I have no idea whether this will catch fish, but I love it. And I don't love it nearly as much as the next one, but I love this. This is their Pro Blue. Okay. It is metallic light blue with that bright red eye.
They have a couple different ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was some special release or whatever, and I got that. This is the one that I'm in love with. That I think I spent a little bit extra money on getting several of these because they're not going to release them again. Look at this thing.
Oh my God! You
I'm
can't.
gonna take it out.
You can't throw it.
Oh no way! I don't buy things to keep. No way! I don't buy things to keep. I'm throwing this, and I have a few others. Look at this. Look at the gold
Dude.
tiger, matte black, and look at that bottom.
That's so good.
I know.
What size is that? That's the
110. It's the 110. Straight 110.
Man.
So there's one.
Mean,
there's two.
That's all you need right there.
Really, truly.
Because if you think about it.
And you got this guy here. That was tough, right?
You're gonna throw it regardless. Oh man.
I mean, yeah. There's no doubt. This is going to be
tied on.
Yeah. This is going to be summer. This will be gone. This will be going all summer long. In my murky waters with that orange bottom and that little bit of gold flash in the sunlight.
Yeah.
In the silhouette, absolutely, no doubt.
So what I was gonna say was, what I would say would be, I would bring all three of them with me.
Oh yeah.
If it was a cloudy day, I would throw the black.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a bright day, I would throw that one, and then just like
just carry that with me.
Yeah, and just have like a shad pattern with you.
Yeah.
I guess I would go black. Go with the Vision because I would go with the black one first, and then go with the other blue one. But yeah.
All right. Okay, now I'm gonna show you something.
I got a couple 110s too. Nice.
That's the Battalion.
Isn't that thing like crazy money?
I don't know. Just in case my wife is watching. I don't know. Look at this guy.
That's sick.
Big orange bill.
Is it Megabass?
Yeah, it's a Megabass Battalion. Okay. Same thing. They released a whole collection of them. Look at it. Look at you fish this just like a lipless. It's a big old lipless.
Okay.
It's like they finally decided to make something for people with muddy waters.
Yeah. Yeah, because honestly, a lot of Megabass colors are clear water colors.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Rocky stuff. Like they have a couple. They have like their white, straight white. I think I have straight white. But most of them are definitely clear water colors.
Yeah, somebody asked what the weight is that.
Yeah, what's the weight?
It's like 1.5 ounce, I think. Let me see. I don't know if it's in grams on here.
I'm just going to highlight that. We won't read that out loud. That's not bad, though.
No, not at all. Not at all. No, it's very reasonable.
Oh, goodness. That's not fun. Pickerel magnet.
Not in my ponds. I'm gonna look up the Battalion real quick.
Good old Italian. Yeah, I got some 110s. I got like a little baby shrine of them right here.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, what's the name? Just I got +1s. The one because Matt Allen, he screams.
Yeah.
About the 110 +1.
If I had a yak, I mean, if I wasn't from the bank, 100%.
Yeah.
But from the bank,
what the yak has just changed. Like that's my focus area this year is attacking like 7 to 10 foot of water.
100%. 100%.
The
Battalion is 1 3/8 ounce.
Okay.
So I mean, you could throw it on anything. I mean, no.
Yes.
I mean, it's a little clunky getting out there, and you got to be a little careful. But
I feel like most jig rods are up to like 2 ounces.
Yeah.
So you should be all right with that.
And you could push it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think. So,
I agree.
I mean,
I try not to, but my thing is just feel the rod.
Yeah.
Like if you throw something on a rod and it feels like, ooh, that doesn't feel good. Ooh, that feels like, okay, then stop.
Yeah.
If you got a rod that says, up to 1 ounce, and you throw something that's 1 ounce and it's like handling it, You go up to an ounce and a half and it's handling it. Well,
I just try to remind myself what's going to feel like if there's a big old fish on the back end of it.
yeah.
Because I don't want to. I've never had, knock on wood, say a little prayer. Never had an equipment failure like that, but you get a fish on there.
That's interesting preference too. As he said, I'm opposite on the colors. I like
Really?
white on cloudy days and that black on sunny days. Okay.
Just tell me why. Put in the comments. Because I've heard that before, but it seems like the general consensus is exactly the opposite of the way I fish. But I mean, I'm willing to listen. I watch so much fishing crap. It's tough to not talk yourself out of it. Tail spinners.
Tail spinners. I don't fish tail spinners.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm giving away some sneak peeks. The only spinner I guess I could kind of say would be one of these things.
Is that a tail spinner? That's a prop bait, though.
It's a prop. It's not really like a.
No. I think he's talking about.
He's talking about the spinner.
Tail spinner. Yeah.
Spinner. I don't really fish those. Like any like something that would just like be kind of like I wouldn't even know if this would be in that same category, but just kind of. But that's it.
I put that. That's like in the blade category for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the gyro spin. Yeah, I don't fish the gyro spin.
Yeah, neither one of those for me would be, I think, from the bank effective. I certainly don't have any confidence in it because I never put one on. But
all right, what's the next?
All right. Next one, lip is spring, right? So let's do lipless, right? All right, number 1. Wait.
Okay. Slow sink.
Slow sink, and honestly, that's because all my suspending are in my box.
Okay.
The suspending in the spring for me, and pretty much all those are my go-tos, because most of my water is relatively shallow, and being able to zip, boom, and just have it sit there, or just slowly float down, that's when I get my strikes.
Yeah.
So yo-yoing it. If I had a boat and there was plenty of space underneath, that'd be great, but I can't yo-yo it well from the bank. All I do is it's just free weeding for the people that own the lakes.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the suspending, the 6 cent suspendings, and the IMA.
IMA mix of suspending. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it holds. That's the word. It absolutely, completely, and totally sits in place. And they've got the 2 that I love. As I shake these out of here. Sorry for your ears, people. Look at that.
Ooh, that's a good color too.
The blue, the fire craw, that's the IMA. That one, and this one. And again, this is a little bit counter but again, you got to remember I throw these in spring primarily as counter.
That's a good color too, like a bleeding shad almost.
It's very reflective.
Okay.
It's got the stripes are translucent, and you probably can't see it, but the stripes are translucent. There you go. The stripes are translucent, but there's plenty of flake and reflective in it. This one, it's great.
And I like the suspending over the grass flats too. Like when you know how you get that like 2 foot over the grass.
Yeah.
You just pull it, stop. Yeah.
I wish they made a darker silhouette in the IMAs. This is the closest I've gotten to a dark silhouette from them.
Yeah.
And it's fine. But well, you know me, I love the black magic.
Yep.
Right. So if I get, and there's very few 6 black magics that are in suspending either. It's all their damn bait fish colors.
Yep.
So
I think they do almost all there. The only ones you can really get, they make some craws. Now we had this conversation too. Every time I see black magic, I grab it.
Yeah.
Like literally every time I see it now, because
I feel like they're phasing it out.
Yeah, I know. We're on the same boat about that. That's why a guy, like whenever I see them,
when they get in stock. Well, that brings us to choice number 2, Maine. So there you go. There's choice number 2, because that just came into my last order.
Oof.
Quake 70. So regular, slow sink, craw, and then I got this from some dude doing a whatnot. I don't know. Thought I'd give it a shot. So 1, 2, 3. Where are we going?
Man. Tie on the snatch. That's what I call it. To this day.
All right.
My last fish came on.
Okay. I do love it's got that blue reflective paint on it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
And so you know what the best thing about that is?
Yeah.
All water clarities. You can cover everything.
Yeah. Especially with that tail.
Yep, because the tail will give you enough that you can get away with the muddy water, and the green pumpkin will just give you, and that craw profile will just give you the profile in all water clarities.
Yeah.
Get away
all right.
with it.
I'm down with that. I'm happy with that. All right, now what are we doing?
Man. It's spring.
It is.
I'm going to say take the slow sink.
That's where I was leaning.
Because of the slow. Because that other one is like, like you said, the waters are still cold. So if you want to get to a point where you stop it, it's going to just, I feel like they might not chase that right now. So
no, I don't think so. No, I think they're more curious. What was it Shan used to say about the fish? They forget after 6 months.
Yeah.
Right. So
those nice bright colors are actually good because they go, ooh, what's that?
They're starting to get a little dumb. All right. I'm gonna save topwater, but moving on. Cranking, shallow cranking for me.
Okay.
Not deep cranking. Number 1. That's that Thunderhawk A10, that bass color. All right.
That's nice.
Here's number 2.
Jane.
Silent Jane.
Silent Jane.
Oh, I made a mistake here. I left the price tag on this one. I got that on sale, honey. I love this. This one, you can't really see it. It's so crazy reflective. It's an evergreen. I found this. I was traveling to Lincoln, Nebraska for a thing, and there's a little shop there that occasionally has some JDM stuff in there. But look at the shine. That's all. It's like almost glittered, painted over in that green and orange.
I like that one a lot.
I do too. And I almost missed it because it was sitting in the package kind of like this. And then I looked at it, I was like, oh, man. So 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to tie on top.
Okay.
Take the A10. We're going to leave the silent home right now. I think I like going in the spring.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I go to silent a little bit later in the year.
Yeah, so those 2.
Yeah.
All right.
I go to the silent later in the year. I'll throw a silent jerkbait, but with the cranks.
Yeah, I don't.
The cranks.
You're 100%. All right, man. Now here's a little trick. I was hoping he'd poke his nose in here. I'm gonna put you on the spot. 1, 2, 3 of the Devos. You gotta tell him which one sucks and which one he keeping.
That's messed up. I'm gonna take the 2 that I have.
All right.
So we'll take the crappie.
Okay.
And the bluegill.
So you can leave perp?
Yeah, because I didn't get any.
All right, you take those 2. That's fine.
I'm
putting the purple in. It's my show. I get to pick.
You can put the purple in there, though.
I'm putting the purple in there. I'm excited to throw it. All right, so that's it for the shallows. How about finesse? Cranks. 1. F4.
Done.
That black magic.
I have it too.
I love it. 2.
Oh.
Uh-huh. All right. Now I'm going to make you choose. That brown eye. It's going to be your most difficult thing yet.
Damn. So you ready for this?
Yeah.
You're fishing from the bank?
Yes, I am.
Wait a minute. Yeah, leave the PD7 at home. And
Leaving
take
the 7 at home. All right.
I'm tying on the Milliken Craw first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not going to lie. I caught more fish on this last year than I did this at 7.
So, how deep are your waters? I probably should have let off with that.
It varies. It varies. The good thing about the 7 is its castability. You can get it pretty far out. I can get it
It's so
30
good.
yards out.
It's probably the best.
Yeah.
Like that bait has something magical to it.
I agree.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
and
like
it's been quiet. Not a lot of people are talking about it, but I think
I don't understand.
Yeah.
In tournaments, I got here's 5 of them right here. I got a couple now. I think I only have like 3. I only have like 3 of them in my box, but I don't know. I've been commenting on tactical bassing. I'm like, hey, can you guys try the? I get it. Like this,
Yeah.
little weird side tangent, real quick. I just think it's so funny when like other people answer for content creators. Like they just this guy like just jumped down my throat. Oh, Matt and Tim don't do 6 cents because of blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, they literally almost answer all their comments.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to be an ass or nothing, but I don't need you to talk for them. Like
I know.
But it's just
I mean, it's 90% keyboard warriors. I always approach it because I guilty as charged. I've chimed in on a few things before, smarted off.
Oh yeah.
Anybody in the comments knows I'm a smart ass, but I just give it when that happens to me, rarely. I just take it from they're coming at it from a point of trying to be helpful as opposed to attacking, unless you can tell. It's like, oh, they don't do 6 cents because of this. So okay, my bad, right? But I don't know. I'm pretty select. Like I think I said earlier, I watch a ton of fishing content. I mean, my YouTube stream it's sports and fishing content, up and down the scale. Where I draw the line is engagement. Like there's only a few places or people that I engage with. You being one of them, Debo being one of them, AAA anglers are some of them. The genuine people, the people that I think. Here's how I say it: YouTube values engagement, so that's what I value. Right. So if I think somebody's valuable, I'll give them the comment. TJ81, even though he's kind of. I mean, I think with his job and stuff, he's fallen off a lot of his content creation. Yeah. I'll give him a full view and a comment, nice job, or something like that, just so he gets that engagement. Because I think I don't know if that's what boosts their profile from the financial side of YouTube or whatever. That's where I want to give it to him. I don't know.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that. Jim's working a lot.
Yeah. I mean, life happens, man. We all know.
That's why that's why I think I'm a week behind. I think last year I caught my first fish on March 15th.
Yeah,
I still haven't caught my first fish. So like it's
that and the weather.
Yeah, the weather. We got a real winter.
Yeah,
and it's like we got the quick warm up, and then now it's kind of like doing the like, hi, it's early spring and it's going to be nasty, but it's going to be 50 degrees out.
Yeah.
So like it was 50 today, but it was just rainy and windy all morning. So it was like
nasty.
Yeah.
And that's gonna push us back on our next category, which is topwater, which is my favorite, my absolute favorite. Like if I could not, I mean, I'm not a frog stan like Debo, but if I catch anything on topwater, I'm happier than hell. I love it. And maybe it's the blow up, maybe it's the sensation, maybe it's because I can typically track it and watch it. I don't know, but I love the topwater. So That's probably the majority of the baits I own are topwater. So this is our first, number one. Never fished. I only had ever fished a winged like this late last year. Caught a few fish on it. This has got, I mean, it's got crazy sparkle and stripes. I don't know. I got this, I don't know, Japan Tackle or whatever was doing a crazy sale, and it was really cheap right at the end of last year. I've never thrown one of these, but the rat dude was on Debo, and I picked.
Yeah, they talk
like,
crazy about rats.
Yeah, but his are $90-some, and I know Carol's like, well, you spent that on a jerkbait. Well, yeah, but I don't have any confidence in this.
So good.
Yeah. He's like, go get a Spro and see if you like it. So I did, and then here's number 3.
Nice.
I'm giving away the store, but most 6 Sense baits, except for the really exclusive ones, are released on Dick's Sporting Goods 2 or 3 weeks before they're released on the website. So the big one, the pump, they kept that to themselves. But the scramble, the stinky ass ones, the panoramas with the tail on them, which probably still should be airing out in my garage. They stink. They're awful, and I'm actually concerned they're going to drive the fish away with the oil slick they put in the water when they get there. But those were available like in January, same time this was, same time the little prop bait
for a while.
Yeah, so I saw that, and again, it was tackle buying season. So
where is it? Oh, this is the bodega. There are flip gills somewhere here, and I don't know what I did with them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple times. Well,
all right.
I sniped them. I sniped those off Whatnot too. Honestly.
Yeah. Oh, did you really?
Yeah. So he was like, I was at work. And it was the first board bundle, and he was like, "Yeah, I only got 2 packs of flip gills," and I was like, "Oh,
done." All right. Hey, can you go to the website? Can you go to Tackle Warehouse real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Did you see that they have there's a variation of the flip gill? Because I did. I ordered.
They have 2.
Yeah, they got a paddle.
Yeah.
I want those. I'll trade anybody my straight ones for the paddle ones. Diggs, you and I think alike. I'm not ignoring your stuff, but yeah, click on 6th right there. And they showed 2.
Yeah, this one. They got the kickers. The buzz gill.
Yeah. Way more appealing to me.
That's a really good color too.
Yeah. So I
pre-order, and is estimated to ship April 9th.
April. Okay. Well, that's fine.
That's fine. That's actually not.
Well, they got a black one. Look at that. Flat black.
Oh. Wow, that's good.
I know what I'm doing later tonight.
Green Pumpkin Pro. I like this Green Pumpkin Pro a lot.
Is that the red and the black?
No, that's it's like that purple pinkish sheen.
Oh, right.
On a lot of their baits, they made that like a big deal about it.
Yeah. See, with me, the sheen, I don't think the sheen translates nearly as much as the flake does in my water. So the watermelon red would be, I'll probably get some black and some watermelon red.
Okay.
Because their red is really reflective.
Yeah, they do have a
like the Yamamoto red is it's kind of muted.
I like the honestly, I really like the Spanish bone too. It has
I do too.
To it.
Yeah.
That would definitely be good on like a buzz bait or just even by itself.
Yeah. I mean, just Texas rig it or a screw lock. Put a screw lock head on it. I don't know how heavy it is, right?
Yeah, that's the. Does it say? I don't
I mean, it's
think
got the channel lock.
designed to be
It
rigged
says length,
weedless.
top water. So
Yeah, so it's meant to be moved.
it's meant to
It
be moved
doesn't
on the top of the water. But I'd say, but if you put, I mean, you put a keel weighted, a light keel weighted hook on it, like 3/16 or something like that,
Mhm.
just to get it subsurface with that kick.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could still probably do some things.
Yeah.
Somebody, look, I would be surprised if somebody doesn't punch with it. What's the
Oh,
difference? It's just gonna kick harder.
right. Yeah. 100%.
You know, I wouldn't be
I wish they'd
surprised.
have released that first. I would have bought more of those I mean, I got a couple packs of the other version of the punching or the flip gill. But I like that flat presentation. I love the geek crack ones, the gills with.
Yeah,
I love those.
so I got to get more into those because I keep hearing just nothing but good things about them.
Yeah,
Nothing but good things. The Bellows Gill,
Bellows gill,
and the Bellows
Bellows gill.
Shaft. Yeah, Bellows
I
Shafts.
again. I'm talking from a cloudy water that
Did you see
those
that they came out with the elastomer version?
that I have some of them. I do.
Okay, so that's what
And
I want to get.
and
Those I
what
feel like.
the cool thing about those is they come with they're in a plastic bag, but each one of them is sealed in a plastic like a clip. It's like bubble wrap or whatever. The thing
Okay,
Randy
like
hates,
under-
clamshell. It's in a clamshell, but the clamshell has a serration on the top of it where you can leave them rigged, and the hook will poke out of the clamshell.
wow.
So you can rig them because it's hard to do those elastomer baits, especially with a screw lock. It's hard to get them to twist on there,
Yeah,
right?
so you could do it
And
in the
even to
hot.
punch through. Yeah. So
That's
now
nice.
you can leave them rigged, put them back in the clamshell. They don't touch any of your other plastics. Really smart on their end, to be honest with you.
Wow, that's actually huge.
Yeah. I love the elastomer ones of those on a free rig.
Yes, that's what Pond Boys.
Yeah.
I saw him fishing out on a free rig, and I was like, "Whoa,
It's crazy.
that
It's
looks
great
amazing!"
because you've got your weight dragging down, and then that lure just floats up from the top, and then you start to reel in, and it shimmies down to the bottom, and it looks like a bait fish nosing into the dirt, nosing into the ground,
Yeah,
eating stuff.
it definitely looks amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm losing my marbles because
That's all right. Yeah, find them.
I was looking for something, and you know how you're like, "Oh, it's right here. I know you're supposed to be right here," and it's
Yeah.
not. It's all right. I'll find it as soon as I click off. I'm
Okay.
like, "Oh, don't touch it. It's gonna be right there." So it's all right.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. We got sidelined. We're going back. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even ask.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
That's all right.
Let's one scrambler,
Yep. Can't go wrong with plopper, especially early on.
two rat, and then that
All
other
right.
weird thing you can do as you wish with that.
Big thing I hate about these discovered again because I just started fishing them late last year. They don't go into tackle box well
Yeah.
because the wings don't collapse down
Yep.
on most of them. So what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Right?
Tie it on and leave it on. I seen a
Tie
guy
it on and leave it on.
and he was
Bait
like, I
wraps.
caught some big ones on it, but I'm just like,
Yeah. I leave them in bait wraps. There's an Amazon has real cheap bait wraps, like 20 for $5 or something like that. And I have a few in my bag. So if I have something like that that's not going to go in there, or if I snag something and there's a whole bunch of line tied onto it, just wrap it all up, throw it in the bait wrap, and deal with it later.
yeah. So big timeout for everybody.
All right.
The Bassmaster Classic is going to be in a very centralized location next year, Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
I need everybody to start planning now. Let's get the whole gang out there. And now, what I would like, I know it's not going to be possible for everybody. I would like to make it a week-long thing.
Oh wow!
So we can get like 2-3 days, or at least like 4 or 5 days. Let's get like 2 days of fishing before, and then we all roll into the classic.
Yeah.
Or we can set it up for 2 days of 2-3 days of fishing after, which would actually might even be better because then we could go fishing with all our classic baits. So, but either way, we can plan it. Talk to me, holla. We'll keep it in the works.
Oh, that's a 12-hour drive.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. It sucks.
Now,
I think it's the same for me.
I'm just going to throw it out there. There is a Knoxville, Iowa that's like 20 minutes from me that wouldn't be bad. Might be a few farm ponds we can get into.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Here we go. You said 12 hours? It's going to be longer.
It's 12:22 for me, fastest route.
15. No, it's probably. Oh, wow. It's shorter. 10:52.
What?
Yeah. It's not bad. 10 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's just, I literally almost just drive down the northern border of Virginia. Yeah, go over to Pennsylvania, pick up Corey, and then drive down the northern, almost like the northern border of Virginia.
Yeah, on
was that
81?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like 80, 81. Yeah, 81. Yep, that's what we took down to Alabama. Yeah, because then you just keep going, like another 2-3 hours. Yeah, Huntsville.
The most important question: where's the closest Buc-ee's?
There's definitely a Buc-ee's on the way, 110%.
For me?
Yeah.
All right.
There's got to be.
Because I've never been there. I got to go.
You're coming. You never been?
What's that?
Have you ever been to Buc-ee's?
I've never been to a Buc-ee's. No, I've never been to a Buc-ee's. I know.
It's nuts.
I know. And I love barbecue.
Oh, you got to get that like the brisket. Like I'm telling you right now, just get like 3 orders because you're gonna be like, every time I go, I get 3. I think the minimum I personally walked out with was 2 sandwiches because I ate one and then we got like 3-4 hours down the road and I was like, yo, this is crazy. I have another one. This is amazing. So, got it.
I hear you. Hey, Frank is whining in the chat. He wants you to swap our positions on the feed because his chat is over covering up my face, which normally would be a positive, but he can't see the baits. So here you go, Frank.
There you go. You don't care about seeing me, Frank.
The problem is, I would say, is his lettering is up at like max size, so it's got to be huge. Like those old people whose phone, like a text message takes three pages to read, Hey, how are you? Takes 3 lines to read.
I see it now.
So there you go.
I got you.
All right, we're going to stick with topwater. We only got 3 categories left and then a couple of little tips. All right.
I'm working on Jay. Jay's got a year. We'll get him right.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Debo's here.
Pick me up. Lil Rich, we'll pick you up, dude.
Where is it?
Hey, Debo's in the house.
You got voted off the island, Debo.
Yeah, Debo, we're doing a little tie one on, put one in the bag, and leave one at the house. And Vogel made me pick between all 3 of your cranks.
He hates the purple.
I don't hate the purple. I didn't get one of the purple, so I picked the 2 that I had. So, upside down here. So I picked Crappie and the bluegill. Yeah.
Serving up a tasty glass of Haterade is what you're doing.
I am hating because I didn't get it. I was pissed.
I know. I blame Monster Bass. They flubbed that up.
It's all right.
I know.
It'll be all right.
All right. Sticking with topwater poppers. All right. Number 1. Can you see that, Frank?
Oof, yes, sir. Which is
Right,
funny.
redhead.
I just got him. Just got my first one. Still.
Yeah, there you go. That bass color is great. I love it.
I just got it.
All right. Number 2, the same silhouette, that
Ooh,
black, that orange belly, right?
that's really good.
It is really good. I love it. Now, here's the one from last year. Now I have a few of these. Can you see that? It's red translucent with that black top.
Mm.
So it's so the light filters through that. Even the top's got a little bit of translucence. And the light filters through that, and that red just sparkles down. So this, which is the matte with the orange belly, look at that.
That's crazy.
I love
What
it.
was the first one?
The redhead. There's your 3.
Okay, so you can leave that one at home.
Leave the redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tie on the translucent red bottom.
Yeah. It's still pretty dark. I mean, but it lets stuff through. And I know they're expensive, but I think they're the best popper.
So that's what I was hearing, and that's why I grabbed some. So I mean, if you guys want a cheat code, I know some of these baits are a little expensive.
They are.
One of the biggest cheat codes is Whatnot. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. You got to sit in some people's streams for a little bit, but I'll tell you right now, you can save $5 to $10 on these baits.
Yeah,
like
this is why the slats in those gills. I mean, it's a bubble trail.
How many? What did I do? I've sent you
CH Tackle.
Yeah, Colin.
Yeah, Colin. Yeah, I got a few things from him.
Yeah, he's there. So he hooked me up.
Yeah,
he hooked me up off because he was in my kayak club. I think he's gonna do his boat thing now. But he got me a white one.
Oh yeah.
That bass.
Is that the white python? Is it pure white or is it white crackle? What does it say on the label?
It would say on the label.
It would say on the label. Usually put the colors on the label.
Milk pearl.
Milk pearl. Okay, yeah. It's just pure white.
Yeah.
Love it.
But I see the gill thing you're talking about now. I'm like,
oh, dude. Little bubbles.
I've never even taken one out of the package. Okay. And then this one's gill. I got gill and baby bass. Is this baby bass? GG bass.
JP, I've never fished a Rico. I haven't been lucky enough to buy them when they've been on Tackle Warehouse.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Yeah. I've heard great things.
Hard to beat a Rico. Yeah, the Rico. I've heard that. I heard about the Rico. Pop Max worked better than the Rico. Okay, Trevor said he had better. Because I know Debo had real good luck with a popper.
Yeah.
Always had good luck with a popper.
Right.
That's my first fish catch ever on YouTube.
Was on top water. Yeah.
Black Magic popper.
Yeah. I love topwater. Like if I could only throw, I mean, frogs are topwater too. If I can only throw one thing, it's going to be topwater for me. Love it. You know.
I don't know. I think mine would have to be some type of like. I don't think I could fish and not fish a spinnerbait. That's like the more I think I'm with Debo would make the spinnerbait great again. Like it's.
Yeah.
You know, it's. I don't know. I just.
Yeah.
It works all year for me too. Like there's so many ways you can throw it. It's like now I'm slow rolling it now. You know, I'll run it low in the water column. And then come midsummer, I'm literally like working it like a dang buzzbait over the top of grass in 6 inches of water over the top of the grass and watching them come get it. And then I got it on a heavier rod so I can keep them up and try to keep them out of the grass.
There you go. Yeah.
I love a spinnerbait.
See, last year I got far away from fishing the chatterbait, and I don't know why. Like I went back and I looked, and I'm like, I never threw these. So that's going to be one of my focuses this year.
Is it chatterbait?
Is chatterbait.
Yeah. I mean, it's so. I mean, I say that, and I ordered bait. Oh, that's what we didn't take a look at. The baby jack.
Yeah. You were telling me about this. Thinner metal, right?
Yeah. So, because obviously everybody sees all these jackhammers coming out, or whatever you want to call them, bladed jigs.
Yeah.
D-Man just put out this. So here we go. Here's the biggest thing. This right here.
Mm-hmm.
They put out this, the Mini Max, the Evo.
The Evo Elite. Mini Max?
Yeah, the Elite Evo Mini Max. $9.99. Okay. And then they put out this guy, the Z-Man Evergreen Chatterbait, Jackhammer, Baby Jack.
Right.
So now this one, I was talking to Tweezy about it. The difference is the blades is thinner and smaller. It's not necessarily a micro chatterbait. The Mini Max is a micro chatterbait. The Baby Jack is not necessarily a micro. It's a downsized.
Downsized, but not baby.
It's not micro. Do they explain that here? I think so a little bit. It's a smaller version of the legendary jackhammer made for fishing in tough conditions. Precisely engineered with a downsized blade that starts vibrating with the very first turn of the reel handle.
So finesse jackhammer.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
better components, but I did get what? I think I got 4.
Well, I mean, I'll say it on the live. I told you before is like if I'm not fishing the Evos with the clip on them.
Yeah, no, I'm done. It's over for me. GG.
Like, yeah,
done. I'm not buying Evos. So like until somebody comes back and reports to me and tells me that the clip is better,
right?
The snap, I'm not buying them again.
Because I'd rather spend the $6 extra on the Baby Jack, and keep it than throw away $20 fishing 2 of them and lose the snaps.
Or just to be, my thing is, like I'm not like the highest level of tournament angler, but
no,
I made this comment to you. Like I do the monthlies, so I'm almost always in a tournament. I'm not trying to catch a 20 and then it pulls off because, the 100%. Snap is whack. There's so many other things. There's so many different variables that could go wrong in fishing.
Yeah.
When you do finally get that chance to lay into a good one, it's like I don't want to blow that.
Right.
A little rich.
Completely agree.
I'm gonna assume. Let me double check.
They don't have anything on stock.
I was gonna say I don't think they have any Baby Jacks yet. Pretty sure.
I can't remember who their other Rich and Hellabass and is it Punch? Punch is their other Omnia guy.
Yeah,
and he does a really good job of updating like when the new stuff hits.
Yeah,
on his Instagram.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen that, and I kind of follow him pretty tight.
Baby Jack. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's like a Pack a Warehouse exclusive they get.
Yeah.
Oh no, they do have it.
They have it? All right, there you go. And 20% off?
Is it? Hold on. I'm about to be upset. Ain't no way. It didn't show that.
Yeah, or is it pre-order?
Slow on Omnia's website.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to give up on this. Yeah, I gave up. I closed it. But yeah, it was
their website can hang sometimes.
Yeah, it was acting a little silly there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there. I don't know I don't know. I didn't get to see if the discount was there. But what did I get? I got golden shiner. I got one golden shiner. I didn't go crazy. I got one golden shiner.
Yeah.
One bluegill and 2 smallmouth magic.
All right.
I was like, let me just see. Just because I was like, I wasn't gonna do it. I was literally like, "Don't do it. Don't do it. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right." And then I literally did the same. It's the same thing I do, and this is why I know I have a problem. I'm like, but what if it's the juice and then I don't have any?
I don't know. Yeah, I hear you. But what if?
That's it.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
That's it. Because I'm like, oh, Tweezy's got them.
Yeah.
If he texts me in like 3 days and is like, yo, I got home, I used them and blah blah, and then I go back and they're gone, I'm gonna be
You're
like
furious.
oh.
Yep.
I was like, you know what?
That's all you can do. Yeah.
Send it.
Can't take it with you.
I'll be here Friday.
All right. 2 more categories, and these are your favorite. All right.
Let's do it.
Zal Dangerous.
Okay.
Soft swim bait. Heard a lot about it. Never fished it. Heard it's amazing.
I heard it's
looks
amazing.
a lot like the mag drafts I've got.
Mm-hmm.
But the other day when I was in there and I found that perch, 5-inch, the small mag draft.
Ooh, you son of a gun, you.
In the perch. Again, the only one on the hook in the shields.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
Those
And
things are
then
hard to get.
because your boy Brendan has been talking them up, I've been stalking Huddleston's website, and I got this 6-inch. And normally I would not buy this, but they did everybody that ordered a Huddleston got another one of their like black with sparkly flake free for as long as supplies last. So I grabbed the bass color, and I've got the black with sparkly flake, which to me is perfect in my waters.
Yeah.
Right? If it would have been just some other one, I probably would have passed on it and let it go. But it's the black silhouette, same thing, same size in this.
Damn.
So 1, 2, 3. What's getting tied on? You don't have to say it. This is getting tied on first. Like the 5-inch is going in.
Yeah, that's going on.
That's getting tied on. I'm sorry, I've taken that away from you.
I'm with you on that. Oh.
So now it's hype versus hype. I have no experience with either one of them.
Me neither. So it's like, which one would I get? I would probably go Bass Mafia.
There you go.
If I was going to try one, I think I'd go Bass Mafia.
I understand it. The only reason I would fish this first was because of its price tag and because there's not going to be as much crap in the water for me to get hung up on and stuck on. So I'll take a shot on it because you got to kind of, like, the way I understand it, kind of drag this along the bottom. Like, let it hop and let it bounce along the bottom.
Look at that. I've never caught a fish on the Huddleston.
Super slow.
Cold water bait. Right. Yeah, it needs to be fish super slow. Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, super slow fishing is kind of anti-Mike. Like, can't do it. That's why the Ned and I don't get along very well. Because it's super slow.
Time out. Gina.
All right.
I had a brand new Evo, cast it out, and it flew apart. Yeah. I'm not doing it. No.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, the three, what is it? Realistically, $4 to go up to the next level of chatterbait.
Yep.
In the same Evo line or in the same Z-Man line. Because I think the Evo is $9.99.
Yeah,
$9.99. $14.99 for a baby jack now.
Yeah.
Or a jackhammer at $14.99. And like, let's all be real. You know, I know Dick's is running it right now. Buy 3, get 3 free.
Yeah.
So it's like,
you
got to be very strategic as when you get your jackhammers. I don't think I've ever paid, like, just been like, I think when I lost my tackle box at the beginning of last year, or was it the beginning? Yeah, beginning of last year. Yeah. That was the only time I ever just said, okay, screw it. I'm going to buy 3.
At full price.
At full price because I didn't have any, and I wanted the 3 colors I had. One.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the only time that I've ever taken that, like, $14-15.99 straight on the chin.
Yep.
Any other time it's been 20% off, buy 2, buy 1, get this. Da, da, da,
Love a sale, man. Love a sale. You got to.
Got it.
Absolutely.
Especially
all right. Last category. And this is another area where I have a bag set up specifically for this that I'm only going to take out some days. So I literally have no other option. It's big swim baits.
Okay.
I'm going to do it. I'm just going to, if I don't have it in my car, to go to anything else, I'm going to fish them. Number one, I picked up, this is the ABS.
I like that. The Buka.
Buka shad. This was the only one of theirs that I thought would work because it is, while it's translucent, it's got the flash, and it's like the darker green.
It's like a bass color. I like that.
It's like a bass color. All right, this thing's freaky. This is the one I was asking Brendan about. Look at this thing.
I've heard of that thing. It's a wild
the
color.
Vritra.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
It's got this huge bill.
It's like a crank down, right?
It's a crank down. It's supposed to go max 10 feet, though. And it kind of, I mean, it's bulbous as hell. So it's going to float. So I think it's going to be one of those dip down, slip up, dip down, float up things. I don't know. Weird, right? I have no idea what to do with it. Crazy Japanese one. And then this is the one that I've got a very specific place I'm going to fish that. Right? It's heavy. It's almost 3 ounces.
Jesus.
But there is about halfway between me and Debo, there is an old quarry that got converted and it's now a rec area. And some dude on Instagram is like an Iowa kayak fisher tournament dude. Name I couldn't even tell you his name. I know his avatar. He was talking about this place, and that's where his PB came from. He pulled like an 8-pounder out of there.
Woo.
But yeah, it's super deep out in the middle. And of course, I'm bank fishing. Apparently, the way he was describing it, for about 20 yards out, it's like 0 to 6 or 8 feet. And then there's a huge drop off. Way down, like 50 feet, 80 feet, whatever, because it's an old quarry. They dug it out. They dug it out like crazy. So what I want to do with this thing, because it's so heavy, I can cast that 50 yards, 60 yards out there. Yeah, I'll show you. You know where it is. You pass by. If they got the come and go, Debo.
I think I was going to say, I think he knows what you're talking about.
They got the come and go at it's almost the Bass Pro Shops, but not quite. Coming your way. I think if I can get this out past that drop off and then bring it back, because it only goes, I mean, it goes 6 to 8 feet.
Yeah.
But if I can get it,
big profile.
Yeah.
Not going, what the hell is that?
If they're sitting on those ledges and they see that coming across, that's my plan at least. That's the only place I think I can really use the pump effectively is in a situation like that where there are those steep drop offs and I can get them coming up off of it. Okay. Maybe on some of the dams by me, where it's got just that sharp decline down it. But that's the one thing with the weight on it that I love is because I can get it out there. A lot of those, even those deep cranks, there's not enough girth to them for me to put them out far enough to get them down. By the time they're down, they're already shallowing up.
Yeah.
As opposed to those boat guys.
I have the same problem with some of the cranks.
Yeah.
Like it's hard. You got to get those like that 7/8 medium rod because you can whip it out there.
Yeah.
So it can actually get down.
Right. What's the problem I have with what is the Alex Rudd bait? The little itty bitty thing.
Yeah, the money badger.
Money badger. There's no weight to it. I can't get it I can't get it out farther 10 feet off the bank.
Yeah.
And it dives 10 feet. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So all right, so 1, 2, 3. What are you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna go with more conventional. Tie on the pump. So
all right.
Let's do that. Bring the the Buka.
And leave this at home.
Yeah, leave that wonky thing.
I've got to leave this home until I get out and throw it. Although, like we were talking about, next week the water's still going to be cold. That's when I love to go out and just take the stuff I have no idea what to fish and throw it because I have no hope of catching a fish anyway. So just go out. It's test casting day. See how it fishes. See how well it goes. See where it goes. The whole 9 yards. Right?
Money badger throws like a cheese curl. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, 100%.
And then the crazy thing is to get the right one, you have to go up big sizes. So, Charlie, I really do too. I have one that I got down in Alabama.
I think I've got a dime somewhere. Does it get down quick? Yeah.
It really does. I don't know what the hell I do with it. Yep. Nope. Nope. I don't know what I do with it. It's floating around here somewhere, but yeah, I got one.
All right. So that's it for the categories. We got this one. I went to the Des Moines Fishing Show, and there was a dude there selling plastics, and he was kind of the hit of the place. I didn't know it. I got there a little bit late. Snoopy's Custom Lures. I'll put that up there as you guys can see it. He made these things, and you look at it, and you're like, what in the hell? It's like a ring with all these little tails. What it is it goes on your Ned head.
Oh.
And you put that in the water, and all those things float up. They float up, and they're floating around at all different levels. And then you got your Ned head right there. He was selling some pre-rigged. I bought a couple of them pre-rigged.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's different, right? And that gets back to where it's like show them something they don't ever see.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a whole bag of these collars
too.
So the Snoopy guy. I mean, a lot of what he had left were just clear or whatever. But I think it's the motion, right?
Yeah, I like that, dude.
So my only concern with these is I tend to only fish EWG Neds because the hangups, right? There's so much crap on the bottom here.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I think that would take up the collar point that you need for the EWG. So I'd have to use it just with regular Ned heads because it's a pretty thick little stub in there.
Or you know what you do? What about a Ned head with with wires on it? With like a weed guard.
With a weed guard. Yeah. And I have some of those too. Again, I haven't thrown it, but it looked, I mean, I'm telling you, man, there's so many of them. And he had them in a tank and it was just floating like crazy. And I thought, oh man, that is it. And he just runs it out of his house. I have no affiliation. If you guys want to email him.
That's sick.
So I thought it was cool as hell. And then here's the last tip I'll share. I was talking with over Instagram Griff from the Hookup Tackle because he did that. Again, I love the top waters. He did that Tackle release that they did a Tackle Kick Knocker special release, and he and Ben, the owner, did their favorite colors. And Ben's is all white, clear. That's all he loves. But Griff, his was a gill color, but it had this huge orange spot, like right in the throat that went down almost to the hook point. And I was like, and I just sent him a note. I was like, dude, that is amazing. I love that target zone. And he's like, oh yeah, I do that with almost all my baits. Under the front hook, I use orange paint and put the orange bottom, give them a strike point. So I went and stole some of my daughter's Elsa, I guess that's Anna, orange color. It's going in my bag because now, I mean, I'm putting it on everything small. I'm putting my little orange hitter on there.
There you go.
So speak kindly of me.
All right, well, I wish you good luck. When's the next time you plan on getting out?
I'll probably go do, if Friday is really going to be 80 here, I'll go out. But I mean, water temps I think are still 40. There's a real small pond just north of me, maybe 6 blocks north of me, where I'll go fart around or whatever. I'll run out there with my barbecue timer or barbecue thermometer and dip it in the water in a couple places and see. But I'm guessing we're still low 40s around here because it's cold at night, man.
Yeah, Still cold.
So
I think right now it's
yeah,
like 30 something.
yeah. So I mean, realistically speaking, middle of April will be the first time I fish with purpose,
Yeah.
right? When
Now
I
I'm just
think I
trying
can
to figure
catch it,
out things to look and making sure I still know what I'm doing.
right?
I hear you
I
on that.
still have to. I haven't put any line on my rods. I took all of my rods down, gave them a cleaning ish, like I wiped all the crap off of them and anything I could see with a toothbrush. I've got too big a meaty paws to try and take them apart, but I took the line off everything, scraped all the algae and the goop, and wiped them all down. And I'm gonna put line on them sometime. Well, before Friday if I want to go out. And
Yeah,
then
I think I just did it last week. I was like, oh yeah, I put line on a couple rods and was all excited and tied a jig on and tied up a few baits on and was ready to go because it was all nice out. And then
yeah,
nope, went right back the other way where it's nice and cold now. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
yeah,
All right, dude. I think
yeah,
we'll
man.
get ready to wrap this up here.
Absolutely.
I
Thanks, man. Thanks for
appreciate
having me
that.
on.
Of course, dude. Anytime. That was a great. That was something different. I like that a lot. We might have to
Yeah,
run that back again. I like
yeah.
that.
We do it. We do it in summer and fall and whatever, because
Yeah.
those were mainly spring themed, and that's what I'll do is I'll go until June, and then I'll pull everything back in the garage and break it down again.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's half the fun of fishing, really, is
Yeah. I got to
the
do that
crap.
every now and then because I catch myself later in the year and have some stuff that I shouldn't have in the bag,
100%.
and I'm like, oh, what are you
Yeah,
doing still in here? So,
yeah. I shouldn't have any craws in my bag after, or any like craw painted baits in my bag after June 1st. It's
yeah,
not going to do me any good,
that's
you
it.
know. So
All right,
yeah,
my
man.
brother.
Well, I had every intention of paying attention to the comments, but I didn't do a very good
It's,
job. So
it's tough,
whatever.
too.
Yeah, I
I
know.
do it every week and it's still tough.
Mad respect.
But all right, Fishing Maniacs. We'll catch you guys next Monday. Until then,
Oh, hey, hold on. Let's do one more thing.
yes, sir.
You got the giveaway tool?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't. It's like blocked, but I can figure something out.
No, let's do this. Whoever can guess how old I am,
No,
whoever can guess how old I am, starting now, and we'll just watch the chat. I'll send them a gift bag with at least one of the baits from the keep pile.
there we go. Oh, did Carol hit it on the first one?
No.
No.
Frankie. Oh, Frank. God damn it, Frank.
I gotta send it to Canada.
Just send it to Canada. All right, I'll send you something in Canada. Frank, take my username, Mike
Frank, you're
without
not
the
even
E
touching it.
Vogel. I will, absolutely. No, I was going to do it. Mike without the E, Vogel at gmail.com. Shoot me an email, and I'll send you something Canadian way with your address. And Carol, you may be old, but you can be immature forever.
There you go. That's a damn sure.
Send me that email, Frank. I'll get you something out. I'll get you something good.
All right, Fishing Maniacs. That's it.
Thanks, man.
Got you, brother. You already know.
Yeah.
Deuces. Take it easy, y'all. See you next week.
Later, man.